One of the sassiest soul debuts of 1976 was by Táta Vega with her album Full Speed Ahead on Tamla, and from it, the title track. Hear that glistening, trebly, kind of enswirled sound right at the beginning? Oh, I wonder how they're getting that sound. And those flowering strings just rising up along with it, just... And you hear that kind of rhythm keeper, that... I love the mixture of like light fuzzy sounds here and there with the lush thickness of the strings.
Look out, I'm coming in with the spirit of the northern wind, yeah.
She's got like a really swelling mid-range, really full.
Gonna tear this town all apart till I find some love for my heart. I'm getting used for this love I need.
I like how we've gotten so much out of basically a single key center. It's basically all been in G with just a few variations here and there, like adding in like a suspended third here and a seventh there.
I'm on the warpath till I get the right man for me.
You see that apparent key change right there was actually just going from G to G seventh to G suspended third, like A and an F, and then a C like that, and then just releasing the.
So it's full speed ahead till I find love for me. Full speed ahead till I find victory. Well,
Really confident voice, that really commanding mid-range, kind of like a Shaka Khan, somewhat. And a rather, let's see, let's go through the lyrics. The transcriptions, I gotta say, are somewhat iffy on this because I think they may have been transcribed by a non-native English speaker. But there only seems to be one transcription just copied on several different sites here. Look out, I'm coming in with the spirit of another wind, gonna tear this town all apart till I find some love for my heart. So setting up a rather aggressive pursuit of love here. Getting used for this love I need. I'm on the warpath till I get the right man for me. Warpath is quite a striking metaphor for the pursuit of love. Full speed ahead till I find love for me. Full speed ahead till I find victory. That is quite a couplet. When I have never heard I don't believe I've ever heard the word victory used in a romantic couplet or really in a romantic metaphor. It really, that combined with the use of the phrase warpath adds like a certain like a aggressive component to this.
people in this town, this is good. Like some men up the music.
I like how the rhythmic component is like interjecting to the strings. Like you hear that like slight kind of like funky guitar. It's so muted in the mix.
I want to see only your best before the day ends, so don't start no mess.
Yeah, there's like a little like.
Better than right from here, I might explode.
She's really taking command of these lines, and really, it seems to be kind of almost like a duel between her and the strings, the two most like voluminous aspects of this recording.
But I'll pack my bags and move on down the road. Oh, it's full speed ahead till I find love for me. Oh.
Quite a vocal melody, and yet reflected in the strings as well. And I just love the way that she kind of quivers on certain vowels.
Full speed ahead till I find victory. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going now, but you best believe men will be around.
This album, it says arranged by Conductor Al the Genius Johnson. So he's giving us the string arrangements that we're hearing. And a whole list of backing vocalists are credited. But I'm primarily noticing her thus far. Let's listen for that a bit more.
They talk about my women and men won't stop me from trying again and again.
Hear that kind of like talk box sound? Just ever so slightly. I think maybe that's what I've been hearing, like that.
I've got some plans or some schemes. I've got to shake this longing now.
Let's catch up with the lyrics here. Maybe I was hearing a few kind of broken lines in there that sounded, I don't know. People in this town listen good. Line some men up. Is that understood? I want to see, owe me your best, before the day ends, boy, don't start to, no mess. That's why, I was thinking that this may have been a bad translation, but then I think I caught a line that may have actually kind of sounded like one of these. They never been the right or me. I might explode, but I packed my bags and move on down the road. Oh, it's full speed ahead till I find love for me. I'm wondering if maybe some of the broken grammar of these lines was chosen because the words, it made it easier to sing. It rolled off the tongue better. Could have been. And then back to the chorus.
Full speed ahead till I find love for me. Full speed ahead till I find victory. Yeah, somewhere out there, there's a man for me.
Let's meet some of the other people on this. There are 4 guitarists credited on the album. This track written by David Jones Jr. and Wade Brown. And let's see, credited on guitar, Ben Benet, Greg Pori, came across him recently, Jay Graydon, and Ray Parker Jr.
I won't stop till I find victory. Full speed ahead till I find love for me. Full speed ahead till I find victory. Well,
I love the way that she just kind of like that well throws in like a few choice words to just kind of stretch out on and quiver and really inflate the vowels with. On bass, Chuck Rainey, who has come up in a few recent videos, Scott Edwards, and the drummer on all the tracks is James Gadson.
speed ahead till I find love for me. But I've got to find a love for me. Full speed ahead till I find victory. Full speed ahead till I find love for me.
I like the way she's throwing in those wordless vocals between each line.
Full speed ahead till I find victory.
I think that talk box, it can be heard a little bit more now. It's going. It's making kind of like a wheezy envelope sound. More like. Okay, the background vocalists, I do hear some. I don't think all these are here because it sounds to be only like maybe 2 other people singing behind her, but a whole list of people credited. Maxine, Willard, Waters, Kathy Ann Collier, Julia Tillman Waters. So a few members of the Water clan anyway. Jessie Smith, Carmen Twillie, Al Johnson, Vennette Gloud.
Speed ahead till I find love for me. Yeah. Full speed ahead till I find victory.
Percussion by Eddie Bongo Brown. The part where it turns into kind of like a funky jam now, we're going to hear a little bit more bass, more percussion, and that wheezy envelope sound.
Oh, now, full speed ahead. I heard that. We're gonna move. Full speed ahead.
I love the like sevenths that those backup singers were throwing in the G. F. That like octave bass lick that they were just throwing in. Boom, 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 that. Yeah, I love how they're throwing in like an octave seventh. Oh, like, well, I can't get that high, but throwing in that F, like. This is reminding me just a little bit of "You Should Be Dancing" by the Bee Gees. This section right here, because that's it's in the same key center, and oh, the way she's just kind of like yelping and throwing in all, just I love it when they kind of like when these vocalists they ad lib over these like extended jam sections. Yeah, she can get really expressionistic with her vocals when she wants to. She can sing really like, she can be really like melodic and tuneful, and also kind of like improvisational, if she wishes. And obviously a track that was geared both for equally as much for the dance floor as for radio. I mean, it's got the tunefulness. It's got a really striking chorus. And like lavish production, and yet it also goes into that extended kind of heady, sweaty dance jam, like, which is good for like the dance floor, like those kind of lengthier tracks that people really get into. I could see this having been the soundtrack to some feverish nights under the strobe light, mirror-balled, 70s dance scene. Yeah. In some markets anyway, that got to hear like the deeper cuts from this great era of R&B. Táta Vega, during the early 1970s, had cut a few albums with the bands Pollution and Earthwhile, and after cutting her pair of albums for Motown, for Tamla, circa 1976-77, she went on to sing on albums for bands like, vocalists like Lauren Wood, Melissa Manchester, Pat Benatar. She appeared on Seven the Hard Way, and numerous others, quite a few like AOR, maybe some CCM, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, Táta Vega, really passionate vocalist, puts a lot of power, a lot of grit, a lot of, obviously soul into her very impassioned, very aggressive vocal delivery, and with lyrics that convey a lot of, kind of attitude, a lot of sass for the modern age, urban environment. Yes. For more rubies and sapphires from the two Tamla era Táta Vega albums, see the directory of albums by American soul artists linked in the description below. Like and subscribe and follow me on social media, and leave a comment if there are any observations you have about this track, the rhythmic component, the string arrangements, the melody, the lyrics, and most of all, the impassioned vocal delivery of Táta Vega. And until next time, this is Zaragon, the world's most air-traveled Tremaximist, signing off.